Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today's viewer request is from Chris H. He says, just recently I had two thoughts enter my head about prop planes that did and didn't fight in the Korean War, and I'm curious if you can test them. I know the US Air Force retired the P-47 after World War II, before the Korean War, but they still used the P-51 for ground attack during the Korean War. Personally, this doesn't make sense to me. The P-51 is far more vulnerable during ground attack than the P-47, and the P-47 proved itself to be outstanding at ground attack missions in World War II. Can you test if the P-47 would have done a better job conducting ground attack work than the P-51 during the Korean War? And let us see if the USAF might have made a mistake when retiring the P-47 so quickly. Thank you, Chris. Really interesting request. So, today we have to test the venerable P-51 versus the venerable P-47, but there's no point just doing a silly dogfight. We need to do a scientific test to check its credentials reliably. So this is what we've got. We've got 4 tests that we're going to put each plane through. First, test 1. We take off with the largest bomb load and only bomb load that we can. Then we turn towards some giant tankers. The tankers are there because they're going to suck up loads of damage and they're pretty much impossible to hit. If you fail to hit them with your bombs, then there's probably something wrong with you. We're going to start by bombing sequentially, so one plane at a time, the Sea-Wise giant closest to the small tanker. Once all of us have dropped our bombs, we're going to see how much damage we've done to that Sea-Wise giant, and that's it. That's the score that the P-51 gets. We're testing how much damage we can do with all of our bombs if we're flying P-51s. Now, if Sea-Wise giant dies, then we'll move on to the next one, hence I've put 5. Okay guys, but first let's start attacking the first one, and that's it. We get a final score. Next, we're going to take off again, but with the most amount of rockets that we can carry. Which can carry the most rockets, how usable are they, how accurate are they, how big are their warheads, and so on. And repeat the exercise. How much damage can we do to one or more Sea-Wise giants with rockets? Okay guys, then we're going to take off again with gun only, or go from the rocket test straight to the test 3. We're going to strafe as many of the 40 medium armoured targets that we can with our guns only in the test area, but of course they're going to fire back. This will test how well suited our aircraft is for gun strafing. How accurate can it hold its target? Bearing in mind this is not a jet, this has a whopping great prop on it. It's hard to control in terms of gunnery, as well as that survivability. We're going to get shot at by that stuff there, which is going to take the most damage. Once you are hit, you're not allowed to go back to base. You have to maintain over target and see if your engine dies or see if it stays alive. It's all going to test how durable your plane could have been over a career. Then finally, we respawn one more time. This time, it's going to be a Korean War ambush. We take off fully loaded with bombs for a pseudo ground attack. We fly directly to test 4, to the area in red. Once we enter red, we set a trigger off, and of course we're going to get jumped by MiG-15s, which very much could and in fact did happen to many warbirds during the Korean War. At that point, I'm going to pause it because I need to check the time, because I need to see how long it takes us to shoot down that MiG-15, or indeed if we even can shoot it down between us. So the aircraft that can shoot it down quickest is going to be the most survivable in the Korean War. We're going to start with test 1 with Mustangs. We've got myself, Hasina, Cannonball, and Violet will catch up with us. Guys, if we have to make a guess, which is going to be better overall at the end of the day?
It's a tough one. 47 will probably do better in the ground attack if it takes hits, but I think the Mustang will be better at keeping you alive against a MiG.
Yeah, it is a really actually quite a good test when you think about it. I actually think that the big plane, the Thunderbolt, is going to win in the first 2 tests, which is just putting firepower down. How much firepower can you drop? Because it carries more, right? It's bigger, it carries more. I think this is actually going to be better at the survivability tests, both of them, including the ground attack, because it's just so much more kind of nimble, manoeuvrable, responsive, because it's a much smaller, lighter plane. designed to be so, I think it's actually going to be more survivable. I may be completely wrong about this, but anyway. Right, guys, we're literally ready to take off test one. Violet, you can catch up. It's okay because we'll be bombing sequentially. I'm aware you're still setting your plane up, guys. Otherwise, check
I'm ready.
Planes. Right. Take off one by one and follow me, please. I'll be the first to put my bombs down. I hope I hit the freaking thing. Right, got to remember how to fly this plane. Plenty of right, not rudder, what's the word? tow. 50 knots. Stick forward. Let the plane fly. Jesus, I'm rusty as nuts. Sorry, viewers. I will get airborne. If you don't specialise in a certain warbird, it can take a while getting used to everything. Right, Violet, I'm aware you're a noob in the P-51, so I'm going to walk you through the engine. Once you've got a decent amount of miles per hour, say over 150, bring your throttle back. And then bring your prop speed back to 2700, so 2700, absolute max. And bring your PSI, or manifold pressure, down to 45. You do that, and as long as you're flying straight and level pretty much, you will never burn your engine out. We're going to climb, obviously.
Someone's already lost their engine.
Really, guys?
Did you WEP? Did you accidentally use WEP?
Who?
I didn't.
The takeoff.
Alright, go and get another one, Violet. Right, I'm coming round to radial. The first tanker we're starting on is the one with the small vessel by its side, guys. The viewers, just while I'm burning up time, the way you do it in a warbird, attack a ground target. Because the engines are so big, the visibility is so bad, you come at an oblique angle like that and look through your quarter left or quarter right, or starboard or port, and you attack it like that. And you can almost swish left and right to make sure you stay on radial. So if I go over the radial that way, you go that way, back into the starboard front quarter, vice versa when you go over the radial again. Otherwise, any advice, guys, before I do something stupid?
There is a very specific way for bombing in the P-51.
Send it.
Like set speeds and altitudes.
Oh, I don't know.
You have to like use your center. You have to like line the target up with your center gun port. Be it like 240 miles per hour, I think it is, at about 5,000 feet, and then you roll in and do your dive from that.
It's too hard to learn plane-specific stuff, I find, when you're driving 40 planes.
Yeah.
The way I'm going to do it, guys, I'm going to cut my throttle and go down on idle, because I don't want all that rotation torque. It just helps me aim if I'm going idle. Got plenty of altitude. Right, all I've got to do is put these bombs on the target. Make sure I'm on radial. Attain radial. Do it right. I'm pretty much an idiot if I miss. But it is me. And that's pretty much radial. And drop the bombs. Should get plenty far away so I don't get blown up. Oh, beautiful. Right centre mass. All right. Oh my god, I destroyed it. I destroyed a giant tanker like that with 2 bombs. I don't know what to say. This game gets weirder and weirder. Anyone know a solution at this point? It never used to be like that. You used to have to drop about 8 or 9. All ears at this point, guys. I just go, Hasina, go and drop, go and kill the next one, then go and kill the next one. I don't know what to say, viewers. There's only so much I can do with the tools I've got. I'm going to reject and watch you. That's the biggest, toughest vehicle we have in game, so there's nothing else I can use. I don't know how we're supposed to test the P-47 now. I literally can't think of a way of doing it. Cannibal, you can start on number 3. Violet, you can start on number 4. On the left. Go for a dive bomb. Wow. Alright, Mr. Friggin' SBD Dauntless. Great release. You do that and hit. Oh, Hasina. Okay, you just hit, by the way. Almost missed, but well done. Good hit. Did it sink it?
Yes.
Yes, it did. Alright. Alright. Right. Cannibal on number 3. Bombs, that's exactly how I would have done it, or did it. And a hit. Sunk ship, question mark?
And sunk.
Alright, well, Violet, you're going on the 4th one, so make sure you get beautifully on radial, and then that's it. It's pretty easy from there.
It does show that the P-51's a decent bombing platform.
It really is. It's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant plane. I recently did a poll to 5,000 DCS players to find out what their favourite warbird is, and guess what? It was the P-51. Why? You just have the most fun in it because it's bloody, it's good, well modelled, but it's... Oh, you didn't arm up with bombs, you bell end. God damn it.
What?
You have to actually have bombs on your plane. Alright, well, I tried. Alright, you know what? What I did there, Violet, is I watched you all the way, and I can tell you would have hit it. I'm pretty sure you would have actually blown yourself up because you were quite low, but you would have hit it. I don't need to know any more info than that. Guys, we're going to respawn now in Thunderbolt, or the closest we can get to a Thunderbolt, and do the same. Alright, viewers, P-47. We've got a massive payload of... I mean, the last one carried 2 500-pound bombs. This carries a 1,000-pound bomb, a 1,000-pound bomb, and a 500-pound bomb. The Violet doesn't have this plane, but she has something very similar, a F4U Corsair, about the same size, about the same weight, almost identical engine. So I think it's going to be okay for a stand-in. Guy behind me, you've loaded the wrong bombs. You should have a 1,000-pounder A 1,000 pounder and a 500, not two 50 pounders. That completely defeats the point of what we're trying to do today. Please change them. What can possibly go wrong, guys? I don't have my aiming reticle. Does anyone know where that is?
That is a rotary dial by your left side next to the gas tank selector.
Roger, we'll try. Oh right, this plane is much smoother than Mustang. Look at this. Oh, nearly a perfect takeoff, guys. I'd say that's almost a perfect takeoff. How about that? All right. Super duper. Right, you're going to struggle to burn this engine out, Violet, because you'll have your... Oh no, you're in a different plane. Doesn't matter. We got the same engine, different mark, but same engine in your plane. Also, I can shut my window. Can I? Yes, I can. Right, cylinder head temperature is good. I'm going to start closing my cowls up a bit because they will affect my dive stability massively. Anyone know a sensible release altitude for a 1,000 pounder where I'm not going to put myself at a big risk?
No lower than 1,000 feet.
No lower than 1,000 feet. Roger, one thing we haven't mentioned for you is rudder.
That'll be safe.
Rudder is very important in a warbird, not in a modern plane, but it's what keeps your stability when you're gunning, aiming, bombing, everything. So you have to basically rudder, sorry I can't see it, until that is perfectly centre, which it pretty much is at the moment. And make sure you keep it like that. Your entire attack. Diving in. Alright, come on, work. I think I'm okay. Bombing. Bomb away. 1,000 pounder. I'm trying not to die. Kill one bomb. Sinks 1,000,000 tons of vessel. Okay, video game. Alright, I'm going to go around for my next one, guys. Just get yourselves ready. So we haven't got enough tankers, but what we can do is extrapolate. If we can manage to kill those 5 tankers, we can pretty easily extrapolate. Running in. Back on radial. Rudder. Come on, let me back in, please. Okay, near enough, I think. Pretty sure I got the bomb selected. Guesstimate my 1,000 feet and bomb away. Bomb dropped. Yeah, right in the middle. Alright, another sea giant down. I'm going to do my last one. Please tell me a 500 pounder doesn't sink this one. Why is it hard? Pull the engine down a bit. Rolling in on number 3. Get on radial. Oh, I haven't selected my bomb. Yes, I have. Right, to see how much damage a measly 500 pounder can do. Bearing in mind that multiple frigates were hit by multiple of these bombs in the Falklands War and didn't sink. I'm sure a 1,000,000 ton tanker will be alright. Should have been concentrating there instead of talking, but I didn't. 500 pounder. Didn't sink it. Alright, that's good news, guys. I've done, yeah, 50% damage. Please put a 500 pounder on number 3. Come away. Hitch, please. Alright, how much damage, please? It's sunk, alright. So everything's working out logically. Cannonball, launch a 1,000 pounder on number 4, please. We can probably work it out from here, but let's face it, we want to sink a couple of ships. Violet, you ready to bomb?
I'm ready.
Can you drop a 1,000 pounder on number 5?
Copy.
So what we've determined, viewers, is that a Mustang can sink exactly one weird as it sounds, one super tanker per Mustang. A P-47 and therefore also an F4U can sink 2.5 super tankers per aircraft, so it's carrying 2.5 as much explosive power, which we already knew because we knew exactly how many bombs it was carrying, but we like to blow stuff up.
Interestingly, the F4U was used in Korea quite extensively.
Yeah, fair point. So that's why you didn't need P-47, I guess.
Pickle.
It's a sunk carrier. All right, down the centre.
She's spicy now.
Boom! All right, well done. That was it. 2.5 times... No, 2.5? Yes, 2.5 times as powerful in bombs. Huh. All right, rockets. Welcome back, viewers. It's same test now, but rockets. So test 2 with the P-51. It can carry a maximum of 10 HVARs, high velocity aerial rocket, I think. No idea how powerful it is, but I guess we're about to find out. Guys, I'm off. Catch me up when you're ready. See if we can do a better takeoff this time. Probably not. It's that transition between toe brake and rudder I struggle with a bit in this plane. So we get that a little bit, but I think you need to preload the rudder, don't you? That's my problem I'm doing. There you go, I preloaded the rudder. And look at that, smooth as my baby's bottom. Amazing, guys. Bit of practice, that's all you need. Pilot, try not to blow your engine up. Lead running in on target. I'm going to assume that we're going to do very little damage, so you can probably get ready to hit target 1. Although from what I've seen today, who knows what's going to happen. So I'm going to aim at the superstructure at the aft, fire when I'm moderately close, and that hopefully should assure me a hit. Plane is stable, pretty well trimmed. On the rudder to keep it like that. Should be us. Remember, she's always a bit further away than you think because she's such a big ship. Alright, 10 fired, 10 hits. 21% damage. Next guy, in your roll. It looks like we can all go on number 1, guys.
Cannonball rolling in.
10 missiles,
60%.
10 hits. Oh, 60%. Alright, well, let's see what Athena does. 10 rockets, 10 hits. Damage, please.
83 you're at.
Finish it off, pilot number 1, please.
What would the aiming point for the rockets be?
The rear superstructure. And fire when nice and close.
At that low altitude, make sure you're in close, because they have quite a good drop on those rockets.
Ladies and gentlemen, pilot into the room. Okay, did you do it? You did it, near enough. Okay, so 4 P-51s just got the tank out and probably a few percent to spare. So P-51 can take down about 25 to 30% of a Sea Wise Giant. Let's repeat. No, because we're airborne, guys. Is everyone alive?
Yep.
Alright, we can go straight on to doing the P-51 endurance ground attack test. So everyone head towards land. Look for 40 targets near a big cross. Start strafing them. You may not RTB. If you're out of ammo, you don't have to keep attacking, but you must stay airborne. Alright, so rudder control is everything here, Viewingtons, and throttle control. Yeah, speed's important. It's difficult because the faster you go, you know, the less time you've got to get lined up. But the harder you are to hit, and your exit is going to be your most vulnerable point. So I guess you've got to get that balance just right.
I think the big difference when it comes to strafing things in real life compared to a video game is the people on the ground don't have that survival instinct, so you can't like suppress like men on a AAA gun from like afar when you're running.
Fair point. As well as that, this happens in all games, the ground fire is just so accurate. Sea power is even worse. In real life, you try aiming a little mechanical gun out the top of a turret with no aiming reticle and hitting me every time like they do. It doesn't happen.
Rolling in.
I like to do a little shot before just to get my dip and where my cross, where I'm centered. Shack 1.
Ooh, AA's coming up.
Certainly is. So here's where I need my speed and my agility, which just has in freaking spades.
I'm slotted in behind somebody.
Me, I think I saw you coming up behind.
Didn't get hit once. Super cap. On speed. Right, go straight in. Watch your engines. I knew this was going to be good. It's just so manoeuvrable. 2, well done. Be more, please. So let's come off the throttle here, viewers, and use gravity, because it means I don't have the prop torque to worry about. I don't have to trim that out with my rudder. It's much less work. It flies like a jet now, basically. I've got to get the concentric, you know, where the bullets meet. Shack
1.
Shack times 2 in one run. Oh, hello. But I took a hit. I got greedy and took a hit. Chaff, flare, chaff, flare. Alright, so far she's breathing beautiful. 5 down. About to head back in. Running in.
Pilot turning in.
Where my crossover is, there it is. Two in one. Ooh. The old skill's coming back. Has anyone taken any serious damage? I mean, I thought
I've had some hits on my wing.
with 40 guns shooting at us, I really thought... It's also going to test the firepower.
No damage.
It's also going to test how accurate our plane is, how easy it is to use, how many bullets we carry, how powerful our bullets are, how many guns we've got, all that stuff. So it's still a pretty good test. Check convergence. Convergence is good. There's some weak-ass vehicles there. Three in one run. Super cap. It's almost too easy at this point. It just can't hit me. These little micro movements I'm doing. Oh, got a hit. Got a half 50 cal. Not my bot, but I'm fine. Should have put some friggin' spagums in, shouldn't I? Ow. Oh, BTR, 92% damage. Ooh, sir. How is Sir today? Rudder, come on, get the rudder, get the rudder. Stable there.
It's because we're like coming in and going out at 400 miles an hour.
Well, I would say that, but during missions when we face weaker opponents than this, we often get our engines chewed up, so...
I'm
down to only 4 guns.
in the right wing, but that's about it.
I think you'd only be down to 2 guns, question mark.
It's 2 guns you go down to, yeah. That's when you've got about 300 rounds left.
Yeah, oh, that's where I am then.
Yeah, much less effective. You'll have to do bigger, longer spurts from higher up. Only 15 to go. Can we get a clean sheet? 100% damage with no fatalities. That would be nice. And why can't we do this in friggin' missions as well? Come on, rudder. Get stable. Ow. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Doing one. Four to go. Took a couple of hits there. Got a little bit greedy. Just soaked them up fine. Engine is all in the green.
Down to the twinnies now.
Alright. Oh, my plane's getting less stable now because of the damage. Gonna have to swing the rudder about all over the place.
A lot less ground fire coming up.
9 left. I see most of those. Eight left. 2 guns. Shit. 5 left. 4.5. Three left.
Out ammo.
Loiter. 2 left. One
Just had my
located.
blow up.
Visual on one of them at one end of the runway.
One left. Yep, visual. Let's get it done. What we should have done, if I was a clever... I didn't realise it'd be this easy, obviously. 40 ground vehicles, you'd think this would be quite hard, right? If I'd have been a smarter man, I would have timed how long it took. Which I can still do. I can go back and rewatch the footage and find out, but if that's what comes to, then we'll do it. Alright, who's going to get the score for this one? Get some. Alright guys, that's it. Welcome back viewers, we're in the Thunderbolt. Now amazingly it can carry H-bars, so the same rockets as the Mustang, and it carries the same amount, which I didn't realise, 10. So there's that option, or we can carry this huge anti-tank rockets. So I figured let's go for the anti-tank rockets, and we can extrapolate an answer from that. 2,500 horsepower, ho! it's easy to take off. Like a jet. Alright, let's go, guys. Alright, let's have a look at my switches right, otherwise it's going to be very short-lived. Rudder in neutral as I can get it. Works. Huh. 0% damage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this goddamn game. Oh, it's just hard work, guys. Right. Alright, feel free to fire at will. I need to try and rescue this as ever. So, we tried taking a different type of rocket viewers, and it magically just doesn't work, so there you go. If I were to take the other type of rocket, the H-Vars, the same as the Mustang, it carries the same amount, 10, so it would do exactly the same amount of damage. Okay? So it's a draw. But the Mustang can only carry 1,000 pounds worth of bomb with 10 rockets. But this plane can carry 2,500 pounds worth of bomb with 10 rockets because of just the way it works. So this can carry more bombs with the same amount of rocket destruction. So I'm happy to claim that the Thunderbolt wins the rockets as well due to that, guys. Alright, once you've let your load off, giggity, let's go and do some gunnery. Now, my prediction was, if you remember at the beginning, that this is going to do worse on ground attack. I know historically it did better, but because it's much less kinematically capable, it doesn't accelerate as fast, it doesn't turn as fast, I think it's going to actually make the job harder. Rolling in.
Took a few hits on the exit from that one.
I'm taking loads more damage. And I somehow missed it. Yes, yeah, right. What is that all about? Speed, my speed's lower, that's why. The speed was up 230 knots. And I was a bigger plane. Otherwise I did everything the same pretty much. That's interesting, well.
Yeah, my exit speed was about 300 compared to the 400 I was doing in the Mustang.
Exactly what I predicted. Right, okay, well. Let's see what transpires, guys. Also, just the turnaround and everything. It's harder to get your energy back, and you don't want to go too far out because then you're going to slow down and the whole thing will take longer.
Might be worth a small mention, but we've got rocket pods attached still. There should be a way for us to jettison them, but I've tried all the jettison levers.
Roger, yeah, fair enough. But we did have our 10 rocket attachment points for the other plane, to be fair, and that probably would have slowed that one down as well. Right.
Which I think you should be able to jettison them.
Die, what is it? I swear this is going to be harder. Where are my other two? Where is Cannonball and Violet?
I'm in.
Alright, smash him. Yeah, you guys are getting shot so much more. Also, because I'm so draggy, generally, I need a bit of throttle on the dive, I feel.
Gonna do like elongated, like extended, like runouts, just so I can get more speed and a bit of altitude before going for the next run. There's that the AA has more time to react to on the inbound and the outbound.
Yeah, it's kind of good to see that's modelled at least. Don't feel confident to do 2 kills in one pass.
That's all electrical.
The roll rate's a bit worse as well, which is helping them get their aim just a little bit better. Right, 10 down, and again, it's only superfluous damage to be fair. That's my first 2-in-1 run. Get my eye in.
And it also doesn't help that my rudder pedals are a little bit twitchy today.
And your legs are twitchy. Are you guys finding that when you gun, it pushes the nose of the plane down? That's
Oh,
no.
yeah.
That's what it's me. It must be me. It must be my bias for some reason. Yes, let's see what's happening. Just the tiniest bit of movement when you stick and make the nose dip. Weird. I didn't get that in the Mustang. So it's something I'm doing to compensate for it. It's weird. But, you know, part of the experiment, I suppose. 17 down. We're getting our way in now. Anyone taking any major damage?
Just a few bullet holes, but...
Although I've taken more...
I don't think I've been hit once.
I've taken more hits than I did in my Mustang. So, completely, I'm suffering no ill effects from it at all. Yeah.
It didn't affect me in any way.
Yeah, definitely dragging my nose down.
Problem is I line up my shot and shoot, and my bullets land on either side of the thing.
You've got a big wide wingspan, haven't you? What you need to do is you need to get your, what's it called, a convergence range. You need to figure out where those bullets converge, 600 feet or whatever it is, and that's what you've got to do your shooting at.
Dang it!
Really? You crashed the aeroplane? Alright, well that goes into the scoreboard, I'm afraid. I just got whiffy. Doing one.
Took some hits on that run.
Doing one. And 2 kills for every run now.
I believe my engine is cooked.
Ha ha ha! Well, you've got almost the same engine as us. Maintenance of it should be pretty similar. Interesting that you managed to kill a double wasp, which is almost impossible to kill, but you didn't manage to kill a Merlin in a P-51, which is relatively easy to kill.
I managed to take one with me while I was on my glide down.
Roger. Seven to go. Give up, guys. Does it feel like we're rattling through them faster or slower? Ah, I see Violet.
Definitely feels a little bit slower.
It's because I'm having to like elongate my attack runs a lot more. It feels a bit slower.
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Winchester.
I've still got some ammo.
That. Well, I just had a feeling that this just wasn't going to be as good as Mustang. In-game, that's the important thing. You know, these aren't real planes. These are just some guy's representation of how they should feel in a video game. So, you know, you got to take it with a pinch of salt. But in-game, it's day and night. I've got an oil pressure prop. Oh, my oil's leaked out. I can actually run this engine for a little bit without oil. See that? The oil pressure is 0 means the oil was leaked out. Everything's working. Cylinder head temps are good, but...
I have ammo.
I have ammo. Alright, so... Mustangs. We killed all 40 without any serious damage. These guys, 3 Thunderbolts and 1 F4U Corsair, which is, you know, moderately similar. We only managed 37 before we ran out of ammo, and 2 of us failed their fate. Oh, 1 blew their engine up. I think my engine's about to blow up as well. And the other one plowed his face into something, with otherwise everything being the same. Pilot skill equal, nothing changed in us. Welcome back, viewers. Last test. Survivability against being jumped by a 1950s Soviet jet fighter. We've got bombs with us, simulating a bombing run. We'll have to jettison them. Stick aft. Lever forward. Give me a left pull. Airborne. Left roll. Keep it above 150. Welcome back, viewers. We've sort of got information sort of happened. Violet's had to leave, so it's 3 of us. We're about to hit this red circle, at which point we are 100% going to be intercepted if everything works. When it happens, we should get a message Ah, look at that.
Oh, I see him.
Right, pause.
I see him.
The time is 6:16. Let me write that down. 6:16. All right, guys. We've now got to realise we've been jumped, drop our bombs, and go and fight him. I'm pausing. Let's go.
Bomb's gone.
He's got the energy, he's got the speed, he's got everything you want. Okay, he's doing his typical high energy climb. Not much we can do to stop that. Have a cheeky little lead shot. Oh, and hits 6 big 50 cal bullets in your airframe. Alright. Good pursuit, that man. Gonna keep our airspeed up so we don't fire engines. I think it's extending. Here's extending. Maybe. It's a possible long-range snipe. Maybe not. Oh, God, I've got the friggin' aim today. 350 cal bullets all over his face. That's a kill there. Let's go in and get him.
Hits.
Jesus, is tough.
I don't
he's
even
dead.
hear his
He's
engine.
going in.
He's dead.
Is he
He's
going
dead.
in?
Just wait for him to
He's
die. He's dead. I sniped him.
He's
Really
going in, yeah.
Is he crashed?
He's gone in, yeah.
Pause. All
Fuel
right.
confirmed.
Man, that was some great shooting. 8:37. All right, guys, let's reset for the other planes. Welcome back, viewers. Exactly the same position, the same speed, the same everything as we were in the Mustangs, but now we've got 3 Thunderbolts. Let me know when you see him, please.
See
There
him.
he is.
Visual.
Which one?
All right, time 4 minutes 36. So dump my bombs. Blah 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 blah. Bombs plumped. Test the guns. Guns are good. Let's go fight. Cow's open a bit. Doing exactly the same we did last time. No, he's fired a cannon shot at me. No, he's not. He's dropped his tanks. Alright, let's go. Oh, I feel less manoeuvrable. Shizzle. It's on a boom and zoom this time. Son of a bitch. I know what helped me before. I'm going to try the same straight lead shot I did last time. See if it works with this plane. No, because I'm slower. I'm struggling to keep my nose up. Giggity. Ha! Oh, I did it. Same amount of bullet hits as well. Where you going? Where you going? There he is. Alright.
He's gone where he's going up again.
Yep. We're getting him. We're getting him. Very hard to fight a warbird in a jet. Right, I'm cutting the circle because I can't compete with that energy. Yeah, we're getting nowhere near him compared to the Mustangs. Nowhere near him. But he's going to dive down. Going to extend. Just don't have the speed to catch up like we did last time. Not really confident about that shot at all. Ah, just so heavy. Come on, turn. Yeah, this is much harder.
I'm gonna extend out a little bit.
You have to employ tactics. Right, he's extending north, I think.
Yeah, I've still got a visual. I'm above him now.
Alright, I'm going to go into a ravine. I can't beat him kinematically. It's just too hard. I'm going into a ravine. Just to break his little cycle.
He's low.
You might crash.
Another kill.
Alright.
Okay.
Pause. Well, a kill's a kill, guys. So that was 8:53. Right, guys, I'm going to go and get the results. And the results, viewers. So, first, the bombs. The Thunderbolt could do 250% as much damage in bombs as the Mustang. It could also do more rocket damage. It could only do the same amount of rocket damage, but it can carry, surprise, surprise, 250% more bombs while carrying the same amount of rockets. Then we've got the ground attack survivability and efficiency, where actually it was the Mustang, thrashed it. Killed 40 ground units, no losses, easy. Thunderbolt, we just started getting hit badly. 2 guys crashed, well, 1 cooked engine, 1 crashed. Our efficiency was just less overall. My engine was on the blink. Hasina, I think you survived it, didn't you? Either way, on all metrics, all metrics it was worse. Caveat, in-game, you know, not necessarily real life, so bear that in mind. Finally, the dogfight, exactly the same scenario with both planes. The Mustang destroyed the MiG-15 in 141 seconds, whereas the Thunderbolt took 256 seconds, everything otherwise equal. God damn it, it's worked out a draw, hasn't it? Thunderbolt wins 1, Thunderbolt wins 1, Mustang wins 1, Mustang wins 1. There you go. That's science, viewers. It doesn't always agree with you. Any comments from the guys otherwise? All right.
The 850 cals on the ground, on the ground targets did seem we could hit them faster. It just took us longer to make our maneuvers and strafe in.
Which is important when you're doing visual combat. All right, well, you wanted it, viewers, and that's what you got. I mean, it's a pretty good outcome, really. 2 excellent American planes, both came 50-50. What I'm going to do is trim upwards, put my lever on the throttle. I'm going to eject, because science is important. It's who makes it up. Come on, Supercap. Come on, Supercap is up, and back down. You young man are back down. No. But well tried. Is it going to stop? 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 It stopped. Viewers, I hope you enjoyed that, and bye-bye.